Are you ready to rumble? Then you're in the right place, my friend, because today we're taking on the super rank of the advanced modes Battle Royale. Bom bom bom. I'm your host, DeoGenZ, and in order to gain entry into this zone, you need to have a Pokemon whose level, or power, is 1800 or higher. It will be amusing if in the sequel to this game they make a battle royale that you can't enter. It would be some super bonus at the end of the game. Only the highest of high players in skill can access it, where your power needs to be 9001. This way, your power has to be over 9000 if they dare make a Pokemon that strong. I bet they could do it. They probably could do Arceus because all 649 Pokemon will be in the sequel, and that definitely motivates me to get the sequel. As much as this game sucked, I will tell you, I'm excited for what's coming up next. That's right, next. Oh, you didn't think there was anything more to this LP, did you? Or maybe you did. You might have been anticipating it. I don't know. But I didn't think there was, or at least I forgot. But there is a whole other mode to this game. It's called the EX mode, and I'm sure it's going to be hella tough. Just on the factor that this Battle Royale is actually challenging. Not going to lie, guys, it took me, I'm going to say, over 5 tries, and that's not even counting the attempts that I did without succession on my original file of the game, where I didn't even beat the Battle Royale. I was like, you know what, this game, I'm just going to not even complete. I am just going to go to LPing it because it's so simple. I know I can defeat it, and I don't have to worry. Because I don't like jumping into an LP that I haven't beaten the game of yet. Because then I'm always questioning, geez, can I do it? Can I actually beat this game? What if it turns out that I just really suck and I can't get over this hump? Because there have been games that, although off the top of my head I can't remember, but there have been games that I've come across where I've only played to a certain point, and then after it stops being fun, I stop playing it. So Pokemon Rumble definitely would have been one of those games, but because I did an LP of it, I'm learning that there's a whole other mode, and I'm excited because this Battle Royale was super challenging, and maybe, finally, I'm going to be tested to do a real strategy. How's that for some surprising plot twists in this LP? Yeah, I bet you wouldn't anticipate that. So this excitement for a tougher difficulty actually leads me to be more excited about the sequel when it comes out in America, at least, in October. There'll be plenty of time in between for me to get hyped up about the game. But since it's using all 649 Pokemon, and it's a cartridge game, and it's on 3DS, I can't help but have hope for it. I really can't help but have hope. I know the Pokemon Company wants it to be a good game. Why would they, why would they try to program a horrible game? I hope only, this is my only hope, that they listened to the response to this game. That's the only thing I can hope for. That's what I love largely about indie company games, is that the developers are usually pretty keen to listening to their fans because they're a new company and they want to try and make a market for themselves, but either they haven't reached it yet, they don't know what their market is, or they just want to show their fans, their audience, that they're really involved and they care about what their viewers say, what their players say. So that's why I really love indie companies, but that's some of the problems you get in a big production company like Pokemon. A lot of the times, or, I can't even say that though. That's probably false information. But a lot of the times it seems this way, I could say that they tend to ignore what the Poke community is saying. Maybe after a couple of iterations, they get down to what we've been requesting. But overall, since the Pokemon Company is so successful, they don't have to listen to what we say. They can pretty much produce without worry, and know that there will be plenty of people who will buy their game. It's not the case of indie companies where you have to build up trust with your viewer/player. So all I can hope is that the Pokemon Company has been listening, not to me specifically, but to the overall opinion of this game over the past months that it's been out. Yes, it did probably well on WiiWare, but I hope it's not just the sales data they're looking at. Because I mentioned this earlier in the LP, that it's easy to mistake this game as a good one. It's easy to mistake this as something that will actually be enjoyable, tough, and strategic, just because it's got Pokemon on the name, and boom, we won Battle Royale. But I do hope that they listen intently to what we have been saying. So thank you. I have to thank you very much for listening again to what I have been saying, and hopefully you have been doing it intently so. Again, this LP is mainly about discussion. That's what makes this significantly different from all my others. Is that since it's such spammy gameplay, don't need to focus about what's going on in the game as much, and I can get on my soapbox about some topics that are important to me. So I've been DeoGenZ, and you can count on more of this in the near future. It's not even going to be a situation like last time where I ask you, should this LP keep going, because that was just a waste of my time, your time, when we could have been getting this game over with, and when you look at it, it's like I did 25% of the game. So I will see you in the near future, where we will discover the EX Zone.